What's good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony, aka Descendant of Chaos and Controversy. In this video, I'm a title The American Dream versus the American Nightmare. Okay. And I'm gonna break it down in certain layers. Okay. I was recently watching a video of a favorite comedian of mine, Eddie Griffin. And he was talking about the whole situation with the vax versus the unvaccinated. He said in that this vaccine situation is the new racism. And I agree. Because whenever you have or look at the pattern that is placed in the system which is designed, you see things that are put into play. Okay. Um you had it where it was black versus white, this religion versus that religion. Now it's the vax versus the unvaccinated. Okay. Is always a variable that's thrown into the equation to cause division, no matter what, or whether you are a Democrat or a Republican, or whether you are a patriot or a non-patriot. I mean, it's just so much that I don't think they have a damn pill that they can prescribe to help me with this headache. Because it just got to a point where, I'm just banging my head against the wall because I can't believe we are actually entertaining this nonsense or have entertained such nonsense. Because if people haven't noticed the pattern by now, I don't know what to tell you. So, the American dream. The American dream, in a nutshell, will be that you get your education. I mean, you come into this country or you're born into this country, right? And you have opportunities. You have certain liberties. You have certain freedoms. You have certain rights. Everything that is thrown into defining this country that makes us different from everybody else, right? Okay. But as time has progressed and as the layers have been peeled back, a house which you might have built from hand, from the foundation up, the job which you was so dedicated to, that had all these benefits, the family that you had raised, the neighborhoods, and whatever. Neighborhoods have gone to shit. The family, the nuclear household, has been dismantled. Okay. The house or any property or possessions that you own, you've come to find out that really you don't own the shit. You're just leasing the shit. Even though they say, are you a homeowner or are you an owner of this car? But it could be taken just like that. You pay so many taxes that if you fall behind on your taxes, they put a lien on your house. Or they come take your car as collateral. God forbid if you own a business. Because you know how they put that civil forfeiture law into play, whatever. And it's a lot of things that we have gave this monster of a government so much power. As they said, the American dream has turned into an American nightmare. Looking at these mandates that they're putting on. If you don't adhere to these mandates that we are suggesting, that we said that we weren't going to implement, but now we are. It's always a lot of reneging on a lot of stuff. And when people are getting frustrated, when people are getting rightfully upset, rightfully aggravated, rightfully having their patience depleted. Because everything that and I've said this time and time again, but I'll reiterate it till I'm blue in the damn face. Everything that we criticize everybody else for, to say this is what makes America great, we are just as guilty or becoming that of those who we point the finger at and criticize. And God forbid if you utilize or use those liberties, those freedoms, those rights to say and define us as Americans against something that we disapprove of. You're unpatriotic. Oh, you should comply, you should conform. You should fall in line. Do this or else. These are going to be the repercussions if you don't comply. Looking back on history, when we had the system that was created, and where it at one point it benefited one group of people and held another group of people at bay. Okay. A lot of the resources, a lot of the opportunities was designed for certain people to succeed and others to fail, or not have those resources allotted to them, or access to those opportunities that others were granted. Okay? And people fought against the injustices, broke down those barriers, not only for themselves, but for others coming, wanting and seeking that opportunity that made this land so great, to where wherever they came from, which wasn't so great, the opportunities were here and available. And due to those barriers being broken, it made that opportunity equal. Okay? But now, everything that people have fought for, went to wars for, died for, bled for the American soil, now they're saying it's all done for fucking nothing. Because those, the powers that be, are oh, you thought you had this right too? Nope. You thought you had this liberty too? Nope. Oh, you thought you were awarded this? Nope. So, when people say, and I talk about the evolution of things, where slavery used to be defined as ownership in regards to the property of another person, another being, slavery has evolved into something else that is affecting damn near everybody in this country. Okay? But on a different level. We unknowingly or unwillingly sign a contract if and when we are born within this country, with our birth certificate, with our social security number. We are branded on paper. Okay? Pretty much to be cattle to an industry, a corporation, which is America. Okay? A lot of people don't like talking about it in that aspect, in that sense. But when you have time to digest, it is exactly that. I don't necessarily have these type of conversations because not many people are willing to have these conversations, nor are they ready to have these type of conversations. I think within and I think outside of the box. I see things from many different angles, which is the reason why I could touch upon this, I could touch upon that, I could speak on this, and I could speak on that. I could see where this person is coming from, and I could also see where that person is coming from, and where I stand in the middle. But this American dream that was once advertised is no longer that. Okay? It is becoming an American nightmare. And at some point, we just need to wake up. So with that being said, until next time, until next video, please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment in the comment section, and peace.